Sunday system. I'm very, 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 very excited. I don't know. Are you guys excited? Yeah? Really? You know, this is all this marathon of festivals are going on in India, right? And this is like every other day, for some other reason, for some other puja or some other rituals, need to wake up early and do something, right? So this was also like Sunday morning waking up is like a ritual, and for me, coming to system was like, visiting the temple, like, get ready, get dressed up, freshen up, and, like we are very lucky during this whole COVID time, we got this chance to be on the Zoom, right? To connect with each other wherever we are and to be part of the Sunday system. But, earlier days, it used to be like going somewhere, getting ready and literally taking a public transport or your own vehicle and reaching a destination, okay, on time, okay, taking a seat, fighting with others, and then being part of the Sunday system. It's another level of craziness, right? But I'm very thankful to all of our upline and none other than VP Sharfun ma'am to make this happen for us, right? Continuously every single Sunday. We are blessed with amazing of learnings in this Sunday system. Right, guys? So are we really ready now to kickstart with today's Sunday system? Right? Let's make sure few of the rituals to make today's Sunday system the most effective for us. Right? I hope all of us are, sitting in a location where no disturbance is there, right? And a good internet connection with a fully charged device, right? And probably connected to a headphone so that, all the learnings that is coming, it's echoing inside here, right? And I'm just shuffling through some screen. I request all of you to come on video on mode because, to me, like I told you, like how it started for me to be part of the Sunday system. So there was, I learned this by default that, to get ready and reach a destination and to be part of the Sunday system, right? And that, I think that is where I was fully awake, fully prepared to only focus on the learnings that is going to come from today's speaker, right? And here, being on the Zoom, the best part is that we can connect with each other being from different corner, right? But there is also something where being connected on Zoom, the responsibility is fully mine, okay, to learn 100% from to the speaker. And I have seen kids attending online classes these days, right? So their mom, their parents make sure even they're connected from a phone or a device where they are sitting somewhere. You sit here, okay? Keep the phone on stand or keep the device somewhere and then focus, right? So even a kid is today prepared to be on online classes, and we have all seen how they be part of those classes from their school, right? So it is no different when it comes to Sunday system for us, right? Today we are here to learn, and when it comes to the learning, sitting somewhere with this video on, right, giving 100% attention to the speaker is making sure that whatever the speaker is sharing today, among all 300 people, I'm the one receiving maximum because I'm here for myself, right, guys? And I hope all of us are carrying a notebook and pen because I'm super excited what is going to come today, right? And before even I introduce to you that who is going to come for today's system, right? I I want all of your participation, right? To follow a ritual. If you're today new to the system, you just look at the screen or follow my voice, right? Let's all do empty our cup. So let's take the left hand forward, close your eye, and my one eye is open and checking how many of your eyes are still open. Okay. Take your right hand and pull out everything that is running in your mind, that is going through your head. Okay. And take it out and fill it in the cup, right? how was the last week in the business. You just got started. Today is your first Sunday system, and you must be thinking like, okay, what is going on? Let's just look at others. Let's follow others and keep all the thoughts today feeling in this cup, right? The last week was good, you know. You woke up today where you are feeling little feverish and probably you took a crocin and that is running in your head. Whatever the thoughts that is going on, the last week was amazing. Yesterday was amazing. You had wonderful presentations and you are probably thinking, today when to close, okay? Something, a little fight happened, some celebration happened, some puja is going on. No matter what is the thought that is running, let's take out everything and let's fill the cup. Once you feel your cup is heavy and your mind is light, right? Make the cup upside down and shake it and empty it. Okay? And then crush the cup on the floor. Right? Take a deep breath. One more deep breath. One more deep breath. And slowly open your eyes. Right? So we emptied our cup so that whatever is going to come from today's speaker, I can take everything and fill my cup today. Right, guys? So if if I talk about today's speaker, and I hope sincerely you have done your empty cup, not judging just because me came on video on and say, hey, I know who is coming, right? And even or you do not know, today you're gonna hear this person for first time. You have heard this person multiple times on a platform like System or VSEL, or you probably get an access. You are the lucky one who get an access almost every day to meet this person, to be with this person, or to learn or to work directly with this person. Okay. But today I have something to share with you, which probably you are not aware of. Okay. So again, it's something that I am saying, right, with a lot of pride that probably I'm the only one who knows, but it is just probably you also have felt or experienced this before. Okay. So, for me, this person is so special for a very important reason, because this person always been the example in front of me, because the background that this person comes from, I could relate from day one. Okay. And I'll tell you something, before coming into the business, also I knew this person, because I'm the fortunate one, like few of you, who've been referred by this person. Okay. But before being referred into this business, it is not that I knew this person so well, best of buddies or know so much. It's not like that. It was more when I knew about this person, when I got a chance to interact, when we got connected from a social media platform. Okay. The first thing that used to make me feel very inspired with my career, because this person was always working very hard and whatever coming on the plate, making a best use of it. So I used to look for a lot of suggestions that I knew, closing my eye, whatever suggestion is coming from this person, I can close my eye, I can trust and can work on it. My interactions were very limited. Okay. Those days, no WhatsApp. Okay. And I come from a zamana of Orkut. Okay. So it was not so much of gaga relationship or too much of conversation almost every day. Nothing as such as a friendship. Okay. So when the aura this person always used to carry, that even say single time, right? I don't know what makes you feel trust. Like, even I sometimes have doubted a suggestion coming from my mother. There is no, you don't know. Okay. But when it is coming from this person, like, I don't know, it is not just a love or a friendship or respect. It is just a feeling that comes from inside, trust. Okay. And if I talk about this person's earlier career before QNet. So coming from a lower middle class background, a very humble family background, very humble. Okay. Like even today, like I feel that this person parents, when I get a chance to meet them or to visit their house, they are so down to earth, and I think uncle or auntie still don't realize what their child has done. Okay. So that is the best part, right? So they keep us grounded. Okay. So coming from a small town, study was the main focus. Academics was the main focus. Like it was also for me. So I could relate. The only thing heard study, study, study well, get a good degree, did that. Uh, like remarkable scorecard. Let's not talk about. I'll get in inferiority complex. Okay. So then in a very tough phase where the career started and the career in IT. So how many of you are from IT background? Okay, like I am only seeing the first screen, I'm not shuffling. I can see a lot of hand going up. Okay. So I am also from IT, but I'm not a remarkable example for you. Okay. I survived somehow, right? But when I talk about this person, this person, wherever was going, okay, putting, hard effort and reaching up to that level. Okay. Worked with giants like, and I don't want to tell the names because again your empty cup will be a lot filled cup. But let's be, some of you probably hearing it for first time, like HP, Inter-IT, and then a giant like Samsung, okay, in R&D. When I met him, he was at the peak of his career, okay, where a lot of our dream destination going to some on-site. So he was like going to on-site, working in the headquarters, having a patent, okay. I was like, okay, this is something huge, like, I must get career tips. So coming from that peak of his career, when he got this business, right? Trust me, I was the fortunate one who saw a glimpse before I got started, right? I got a glimpse from like an outsider that how this person has treated the business from day one. Okay, from day one. And this is out of no interest to motivate me, just an outsider, and this is a distant observation. Okay. And that discipline, that routine has not changed in last 8 to 9 years. Okay. And I wish I want to be as disciplined as this person is, right? Just in 11 months, right, firing his boss and becoming full-timer. Okay. So when I started a business, for me, the ambition was whatever he is doing, I must do the same. Can I become a full-timer? Right. And today, his ambition, wherever he has reached, a journey from Pulsar 220 to Mercedes GLA, right? But his vision or mission is not about, trust me, to make a lot of money and spend on himself, but to create more and more success story in his team. And the best part, like I told about the trust, now the proof for the trust for me, no matter whoever is in his team, or even if it is not from his team and somebody else from other team, right? Whatever hour of the day, whatever is the time, okay, because I get to observe maximum, he picks up the phone and give his 100% more, whoever is trying to reach out. And the best part is, even if it is a credit card telecaller, okay, even he takes up the call and speak for 5 minutes to understand what that person has to share with him. That is the kind of patience this person carry for each one in the team. Okay, so are you guys ready to learn from him today? Right. Right. If you give me a chance, I can speak straight away 2 to 3 days, right? But whatever just I wanted to share, right? And I just want all of you to give your massive energy to bring the roof down to help me welcome none other than my upline, Sumantha Mukherjee.
Morning. I was waiting for the lyrics. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay. I'm a bit rough today, right? So please excuse me for my look. Don't judge me by my look. Okay. ये ऐसे कैसे आ गए? Because a lot of people probably listening to me for the first time, seeing me for the first time. Correct? Yes or no? बोले कि सिस्टम का स्पीकर ऐसा होता है क्या? Okay, nice. So, to all my brothers and sisters from Bihar, wish a very happy Chhat Puja, right? And I know that a lot of things are going on, and I'm going to get a lot of takeaways today or tomorrow, probably. Good. Nice. I'm just shuffling the screens. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's start. So, I just wanted to, I'm very excited because till 1 minute ago, I was talking with my upline. Okay, my two uplines called me back to back. So it cannot be better than this, right? And your energy cannot be lesser than this when you get two calls, right? VP Sharfun and Sandeep back to back. And I was just talking about that what to talk. I was just asking that what to share with you guys. And I know that some of you may have started the business last week, right? Some of you have started last month or last year. So how like everybody really get to understand and get to be benefited out of this 1 hour. Okay, so you can relax. So I'm not going to take a lot of time. Okay. So how many of you are there in last system? Right? How amazing it was, right? Adi Bhai, VC Adi Bhai has spoken his heart out. Okay, the knowledge, the plethora of information that we have received regarding the industry, where mostly, like including me, we all have started with a doubt about this industry. Yes or no? Right? अच्छी इंडस्ट्री है, इज इट अ गुड इंडस्ट्री, इस इंडस्ट्री में क्या हम करियर बना पाते हैं क्या नहीं, should we take this industry as our career, right? Or like how this industry really be beneficial overall in future, like 10 to 20 years down the line, right? If our next generation comes, okay, and wanted to take this industry or wanted to work on this industry, will it be fruitful, helpful? A lot of informations like data that we can show to our prospects, we all have understood, right? And if I have to talk about myself, that when I was listening to him, the way he portrayed about this industry, the benefits of this industry was like extremely amazing, because it was knowledgeable for me, and definitely I have been using them since last week. Okay, I am also taking the references that he mentioned. I'm also taking the examples that he actually mentioned over there. Correct? So hence, I was just talking with my upline and we were discussing that what exactly can be the next step. Because when we are having that knowledge about industry, how anybody can come. So somebody has been attending this system first timers, right? How many of you are first timers in the system today? Okay, few hands. Okay, first timers. Cool. Welcome to the family. Okay. So yeah, we were talking about this, and we have decided to really discuss certainly something really important, right? That is going to help you, correct? But let's do a little bit recap. Mostly, I show this video in a lot of BTCs or QSPs, probably you have seen. But I just wanted to recap the video about the industry, what experts are talking about this industry, who are extremely successful and doing really well in their own domains, right? The people who are not right now in network marketing, right? That is a profession. What exactly the experts are talking, right? And one thing that we have learned, that your network is your net worth, correct? So shall we go ahead? Let's see.
One of the vehicles that somebody could increase the income or get some income, it's network marketing.
Yeah.
What do you think about network marketing industry?
I think network marketing, first of all, everyone should be involved in network marketing.
Why?
Because it's instant. It's an instant network, right? It's not about the product or even the opportunity. It's about the people. If you're going to do well on this planet, you need to be with people. You're not going to do it alone. You're not going to go it alone. You're not going to make it alone. You're not going to do well by yourself. I don't care how much internet we have. How much tech.
Plan. We want to end up being the biggest in the industry. We are going to be the biggest in the industry. But I had a lot of other opportunities to do this because I believe in network marketing. I'm a big fan of network marketing. And I had a lot of other opportunities with other people that are pretty successful. The network itself is going to be amazing. And let's make this the #1 network marketing company anywhere. Thank you. Thank you.
You've been around a long time. You've seen a lot of different things.
I have.
What are your thoughts about network marketing in general? And what is your thoughts about the decision that people can make to become entrepreneurs using it?
Well, it's interesting. I'm doing this program right now, and I got a room, of a couple thousand people from 44 countries. They're all business owners. Some of them are businesses that are approaching $1 billion. Some of them haven't even started yet, right? They're just picking their business. So it's really be successful. It's a really unique situation. What's beautiful about network marketing is you get all the benefits of being an owner, but you don't have to be worrying about supply chain. You have to be worried about accounting, especially in the world we're in today. I mean, network marketing used to be a little bit more different, but today with technology, you can know what's happening in real time. The companies have already set up the software, they know what happens. So it's really picking the right company, and there's a lot of great companies in that area, and it's really realizing that you're really a value creator. If you can go out and add value to other people's lives, if you can just introduce people to a product or a service that a company you represent that truly is extraordinary, some products and services can't just be thrown up on Amazon. They need the story to be told. And if you found a product or service of that nature and you got a company that has a generous schedule of being able to reward you, and then you begin to get leverage where it's not just you, where you multiply revenue.
I am delighted to have this opportunity to talk to so many of the salespeople who help our economy grow. It's what I've worked to promote as president, and it's what the work of direct selling helps to promote each and every day. You strengthen our country and our economy not just by striving for your own success, but by offering opportunity to others. You're also part of a global movement that promotes enterprise and rewards individual initiative, and you've seen remarkable growth both at home and abroad. Last year, there were more than 7 million Americans in the direct sales industry. An average of 69,000 new distributors and salespeople join your industry every week. In addition to providing opportunity, in a very real way, your work promotes our values all around the globe. There are now more than 21 million direct salespeople worldwide doing business in 125 countries. I've followed your industry's growth for years now, and even I was amazed to learn that there are more than 100,000 direct salespeople in Russia and over 600,000 in China. But we need even more of the kind of opportunity direct selling represents.
This audience, the network marketing community. There's about 100 million people around the world that are engaged in this. It does approximately $200 billion a year in revenue. It's growing, it's expanding, and these home-based entrepreneurs are looking for a better life for their families. Do you think it's a good idea for a person to get involved in network marketing and
yeah, I mean, I think we were involved with network marketing once with a cosmetics company in the UK, and we would have a dinner every year with all these young entrepreneurs from all over the country, and they were sometimes they were a mum with children who wanted to make some money on the side, and sometimes they were relying on it completely, for their living. And it was tremendous seeing the enthusiasm, how much it transformed their lives, and what a difference it made to them. So I'm a tremendous believer in network marketing, and I'm a great believer in entrepreneurs, I think.
So what we have just seen, that what exactly the successful people around the globe has to say about this industry. इसके बारे में क्या कहना है इन लोगों का? I hope that most of the faces are very well known to you guys, right? Right? They are well educated, they are well versed, they have good enough of success stories that they have already created, right? Now the question comes in a different level. Now what? Now, what exactly, when I started this project, right? I started with the thought process to make certain money additional to my job. Right? That was exactly the thought was. And it's not a bad thought, it's a good thought, right? I wanted to make additional money. So I was talking to my team, and I was talking that suppose even somebody's salary is as low as 25,000 rupees, right? And the person is, let's say, making on an ad 1 lakh rupees after 4 months in the business, right? You took 4 months to make 1 lakh rupees, which is mostly additional 25,000 rupees every month, right? Now, somebody who is making 25,000 rupees and getting added advantage of 25,000 rupees more, and eventually the person is making 50,000 rupees, right? If you calculate, can't you really see that, of course, there is a better chance that the person is having to have certain extra money to have an extra life or better life, right? Think in this term of that somebody is making 75,000 rupees, end up making 1 lakh rupees every month. So that exactly my calculations were when I started the journey. But when the main thing that a lot of people start in this business, right? But what is a challenge, what I have seen, and what I also personally faced, is that people do not reach where they want to reach because there is a reason attached to it. Why 95% people do not reach where they want to reach, right, in this industry? Why? So that is a main important question you need to ask yourself, right? Why there are so much failure stories also, right? I can talk about success stories, But let me talk about certain things that I realized very late. And since some of you have started very early right now, you people just starting, right, 1 month old, right, 2 months old, 5 months old, 6 months, 1 year old. This is very important for you. Now, this business is not about just when I started, this was my, right, this is the idea I had in my head, that this business is all about learning certain skills. I will be referring and recommending products and services to my friends, families. They will come, they will join, they will go through financial session, welcome session, company legality session, and I will introduce a person to the system. Right? This is a basic idea of this business. Is there anything else that comes in your mind? But later on, I realized this business is much more beyond this thought. Okay, just to recommend people, refer people, they come in this business and get started. The real thought behind is that I understood when I started studying more and more, I started and I invested enough to understand that what exactly help people to become successful in this industry is that when we decide to become the material who can develop a business. And developing a business is all about building an organization. So when I started my project, okay, working on this project, I actually took it not as a business, I took it as a side project where I will be making additional income. Right? Was I making additional income? Yes. Right? Was I making enormous money? No. Because I was not the material that who thought that I'm going to build an organization. I thought that I will be recommending, referring few friends, they will be recommending more, and that is how I'm going to be making good amount of money. Right? Was I focusing on 3.8 crore? That was the projection after 4 years at that point of time? No, I was not. Now, today, if you are there, first of all, you need to ask a question to yourself. If I have to become successful, if I have to become that material who has the potential to build an organization, what exactly you need? And if you're not there, why you are not there, where you could have been? Now, as I can understand that 90% people are here from corporate, correct? But why do you really think that corporate, it feels very organized to you, but not this industry or not this business? Right? I would like to only, right, I'm okay to have one answer from you. One person. Okay?
Hi, Sumantha.
Yeah, hi.
I feel there's a structure to it.
See? Apt. Thank you. Thank you, Anand. There is a structure. What does it mean? That means when you enter into a corporate, you are very clear that you are entering as a fresher. Then you become junior associate. Then you become senior associate. Then you become probably lead, then manager, then cluster head or something. You know, right? So every day if you are going to job and even if you are at appraisal discussion, you know exactly what you are fighting for. You exactly know that what is my next goal, being into the corporate. And when you can choose the decision to be or remain in the organization or to move to other organization, when you actually know that you are not going to be given the organization or a position, in the organization, it is not given to you. Yes or no? You deserve that I deserve to become a lead, but they are not offering me. So I need to change my organization. You can choose, like decisions can be made. Here the challenge happens is that I don't know why I'm working for. We are only talking about dreams, right? In welcome session, we speak about dreams. We are writing dreams, right? But why am I not growing? Why I'm not able to take this decision that it is good to work on this industry? Because exactly you don't know what is your goal. Exactly 3 months down the line where you can be in this business, 6 months down the line where you can be in this business, 1 year down the line where you can be in the business. Ask yourself, do you really have a definite goal? You may have a dream, but do you have a goal? Because the challenge is that network marketing doesn't give any kind of organizational structure. Does it? This industry or this business doesn't give any organizational structure. And hence the challenge is that you actually don't know that if you start working on this, where you are going to reach after 3 months. Simple. And why you are not feeling like working on this? Suppose you start. I have seen a lot of people start with an enthusiasm. Then, okay, fine, my corporate is also good. This is good, but my corporate is also good. The reason being, Babu, you can feel the belongingness of that company, right? Why? Because that company is offering you the next position. And wo kuch bhi ho, you don't mind that if that position is going to let you work for 14 hours for the company, you are okay with it. Because of the sense of belongingness to that company, you are thinking that I'm aligned, my growth is aligned. So मैं grow कर रहा हूँ, कर रही हूँ, whatever it is. Can't you feel that you become the senior associate, you are growing? Right? Here you can't have a milestone. You can't even know that you are growing or not. The only way to understand in this business that am I growing or not is to that, am I making money or I'm not making money? Okay, fine. So I'm not growing. Check. Because this happened with me also and I realized it late. And you know, why is it okay? Why is it okay to miss my goals? Why is it okay? Because there is no boss. The challenge is that we are accustomed with the danda that boss has given to us or keep giving to us. Maza aata hai. No, there are certain things that we feel pleasure in, some pain, right? I'm not disclosing everything, but you can imagine. So you understand that do you really feel pleasure in that pain? But why? Let me ask you that when you go to a gym, it creates pressure in your muscle. Right? I go to gym, so I understand that. So when it creates, can't we, like, why we allow that pain to happen? Why I allow that pain to happen on my stomach? Because I know what is the result. Iska result hoga kya aage jaake. Unless we are very clear that what is going to happen, you are okay to accept to work for 14 hours in your corporate because you are okay to have that pleasure in that pain because you exactly know where it is going to help you to grow. So yesterday, like there was a brilliant, I'm taking a practical example. Somebody was telling that I'm working in an HR domain. I wanted to become an HR admin. So hence I have to work बहुत ज़्यादा. I cannot focus on to any other things. I have to focus on, I want to become HR admin. So it is good, right? The person is very clear. about HR admin. So I wanted to ask a different question. I didn't get a chance to interact with the person. I wanted to ask her, is your HR admin working 16 hours a day? Because if it is not the answer, then no, my HR admin is not working 16 hours a day. Then how do you know that to become HR admin, you have to work 16 hours? What is the logic? Right? If it is not the criteria, right? Is it the criteria to become an HR admin? He might have thought that I can stand out of the crowd who all are trying to become HR admin by doing extra work. So my next question would be, agar aapko HR admin choose karna hai, like you are the person that who is going to choose the HR admin of your company, would you be choosing based on that amount of effort, or will you be choosing based on the productivity or the efficiency? So when I was lucky enough that I was driven in my corporate by amazing bosses, like, let me tell you, my managers from Inter IT to Samsung was incredibly successful. Okay, and like they deserve to be there. And while in Inter IT, I was fresher, and I used to stay late in office. So my manager, right, when he did an appraisal meeting with me, right, so he told me something. So I told that I'm working hard. So he told that, Sumanto, if you are staying beyond 9 hours in any company, the company should be expecting extra business from you. You are using company resources, right? If you are using company resources, then you should be giving extra business to company. So then if you are working late, but not giving extra businesses on the higher scale, the company scale, aapka boss, as a boss, I will show that my work is done. But as a company, they are understanding you are inefficient resource who doesn't know how to complete the work within 9 hours. Because none of the boss will show the company that I am giving my employee more than 9 hours of job. No manager will show. Manager's goal sheet is only about to show the efficiency of my resources. मैंने अपने resources को efficiently use किया है कि नहीं किया है. So from next time onwards, because I was taking care of the company, right? I was taking cab, I was taking dinner, consuming dinner from the company, and that's how the things are. Now today, suppose I have started this business and I don't know exactly after 3 months, where do I need to be in this business? Will I be ever taking, or will I ever be able to take any decision? That why do I need to do this plans? Why do I need to do these info calls? Why do I need to do this number of training sign-ups? Why do I need to grow myself up to that level who can handle 5 people team? Because ultimate goal is not to build a team. It is all about building an organization. So if you're building an organization, are you aware of the culture that you are going to implement in the organization? Let's say it's a milestone culture or a roadmap culture. So my first question is that, are you aware that there is a roadmap in the business? If you are not, have you questioned your upline or your working upline or your mentor, whoever it is, that what is my roadmap? Where do you want to see myself in next 3 months? Because this is a question we ask, right? In corporate, इसके बाद क्या? इसके बाद कौन सा designation है? So when you are going to fight, like This is an we agree this is an unorganized industry. But that's why our appliance came, like VP Sharfun came, and they have designed a beautiful roadmap for all of us. Correct? How many of you know that there is an LDC criteria went yesterday? How many of you know there is an LDC criteria went yesterday? Right? And if you're an LS, why haven't you qualified for LDC? So my next question is that if you know there is a roadmap, and I told you just that, what is roadmap? Roadmap is nothing but your goal, right? Your weekly, monthly, yearly goal. So when I started, let me tell you, I was fortunate enough that my referrer and my working upline who used to ex-vice president of MetLife Insurance, right? And my referrer used to be senior director in an IT company. The same boss who did my appraisal and gave me this, okay, suggestion that if you are staying late, you know that when I started, they both were full-time. So hence, what I have learned in this business, what I have seen them doing exactly what is needed to be done, because both of them were a family person. They were having kids. They were having families. So I have learned exact speed that I need to work on this business to remain as a full-timer, because I have been trained by them. Now, if you're talking about the possibility, I am the live example of the possibility that you can take it as your career and you can run more than 8 years as your career without any job. I proudly say that I'm unemployable. Now I remember that right at Indiranagar at Bangalore, right, 100 feet road, there was a poster and I was becoming full-timer. I was pinching myself the day I become full-timer that I will never be going to office, because I have seen outside of the door that all the people are going to office, pam, pam, pee, pee, you know, Bangalore road. Pee, pee, pam, pam, pee, 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 and I was having a sip of a coffee in the Costa Coffee at 10 o'clock, and I was seeing that this has to be not a life till the age I reach at 45 years of age or so. जो मैंने सोचा था कि तब तक मुझे ऑफिस जाना पड़ेगा. But I don't have any challenge with that. But एक बार सोच के तो देखो भाई, there is another life. Now, a lot of time we can't even reach a roadmap, because my roadmap was to become a full-time. It may not be your roadmap, it is all okay. But are you aware of what is next? Unless you know, हर चीज आएगा, तबीयत खराब होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा, and there will be a lot of pitfalls. While you are going, suppose you started your journey towards your office, right? उसमें traffic jam है, right? खड्डे हैं. So do we get stopped during the journey and start complaining about there is a खड्डा तो मैं ऑफिस नहीं पहुंच सकता, बहुत जैम है मैं ऑफिस नहीं पहुंच सकता, ये कभी बोल सकते हो आप? तो दिस इज अ रीजन ऑल्सो, अगर कोई एलएस होता है और वो एलडीसी नहीं जाता है, then what is the reason the person should be giving? क्या बोलोगे, किसके वजह से आप नहीं जा पाए? So my beloved VP Sharfun, my coach, has an amazing line, always keep on telling me, सुमंत बाहर मत देखो, अंदर देखो. बहुत बाहर देख रहे हो, अंदर देखो. तुमने उस लेवल पे अपने आप को डेवलप किया है कि तुम जाना चाहते हो, तुम डिजर्व करते हो वहां पे जाना. और उसके पहले एक चीज पूछो, तुम सच में काम कर रहे थे एलडीसी जाने के लिए? आस्क योरसेल्फ. Right. Some of you may not be understanding what is LDC. I'm just taking example roadmap के नाम से. It may happen that your next goal is to become LS, which is known as captain. Captain means you are having 10 people team in system. You are working with them. Out of 10 people team, every day are you working with them such that out of those people, 2 people become captain and you become LDC qualified. As simple as that. Out of 10 people, can't you help 2 people to become captain? Having 10 people team in their organization, working with them day in, day out. What I have realized that this business is all about understanding and identifying your definite goal, and you are very serious about it. Without that, it is nothing. It's like a headless chicken. आपने देखा है headless chicken? What is the point? And this is what actually discourage people to work on the project. आपको सब कुछ अच्छा लगेगा, 14 घंटा काम करना अच्छा लगेगा ऑफिस में, बट यहाँ पे 2 घंटा अपने ऊपर काम करने के लिए मजा नहीं आएगा. Right? Because you are a very professional person, you are educated, you are well versed with your technological skill, you are well placed in your organization. आपके कंपनी में आप well placed हो. Your company is taking care of you. You have your responsibilities in your company without denying that. Why it is so difficult for you to be present? And work on your goal day-to-day life. Why, you ask yourself, आपके पास 2 घंटे इसलिए नहीं है कि आपको करना नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है. The reason is that आप जानते नहीं हो कि अगर आप करोगे तो क्या होगा, कहां पहुंच सकते हो. Without doing anything, how will ever know कि ये आपके लिए काम करता या नहीं करता? Like without doing anything, how would you know will this business would have worked for you or not? And why do you really think that you have time? Why do you really think it will be worthy to share the experiences? Because like all the people are going to do the same thing. सारे लोग एक काम किए जा रहे हैं, waking up, going, doing, coming. Can't you see that probably you are fighting for the position? आपको वो कभी सोचा है कि मिलने वाला ही नहीं है ना. कॉर्पोरेट में आप हमेशा सोचते हो द टॉप पोजीशन आई एम गोइंग टू गेट वन डे. The only difference, let me tell you guys, the biggest difference that I have realized while I was in Samsung, that I always used to get every kind of support such that I can perform well and the company grow. Whereas in this business, what I have realized that everybody is supporting me such that I can grow, company eventually grow. Identify करना सीखिए आप लोग. This is what I have realized. I wanted to repeat, some of you probably didn't get me. If I was working in Samsung, everybody was ready to support me, right? Such that the company can grow, right? Lead is ready to support me such that I can I can create the PPT and everything. Because if you're able to create the PPT, if you're able to do all the work, why do you need to go through the appraisal session? आपने तो काम करके already prove कर चुके हो. You have already proven yourself. Because this logic I never understood about corporate. Hence, I was not a good fit. If I am working, company is not facing challenges, then why again I have to go for an appraisal meeting? What is the point? Evaluation. Maybe that somebody will tell me that what are the things I can improve, because there is always scope of improvement. Okay, fine, I accept it. Then can't you see that there is a fight about one managing director position, about one lead position? And what are the chances you think that you have that you are going to get that position? And if you wanted to get retired with only being fighting for a one position that probably you may not get, can't you see that here, if you decide to grow, nobody can stop you? There's no appraisal. In qnet business, nobody is going to appraise you. You are the person who is going to appraise yourself. Then when there is no roadblock in this project, what will stop you? What is stopping you to be break free? What is stopping you to follow your goals? The first goal is captain. What is the next goal? All of you have a roadmap. If you don't, please go and check with your upline today itself. What I can only share that this business is much beyond just signing up people. If you sit with the people, the right kind of people, they will give you a roadmap in the business. And let me tell you that when you are doing and you are performing, nobody is going to do appraisal after your performance. आपके मेहनत के बाद कोई आपको यहाँ पे अप्रेस करने नहीं आएगा. You will be anyway getting those positions. Ultimately, you end up becoming core. Now, one question I used to ask, the next question. So I wanted to talk about what is roadmap, right? Before that, I actually spoke about that. Do you even know that there is a roadmap in the business? A lot of people don't know it. Actually, I spoke to a lot of people. Do you know that? मैंने पूछा, जानते हो आप रोडमैप है एक? अच्छा, क्या रोडमैप क्या है? हम बात नहीं करते हैं, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं a lot of time I have seen the people who is guiding, they themselves don't have a roadmap. They don't want to follow anything. सिर्फ क्या चल रहा है अभी? Like most of the time, this is what unknowingly people are doing. Unknowingly, I'm saying that, not knowingly. Unknowingly doing क्या? अभी चलो साइन अप करो, फिर उनका वेलकम करो, फिर उनका फाइनेंशियल करो, फिर उसको सिस्टम में प्लग इन करो. यही काम है. लोगों को लग रहा है, if somebody is coming new, they are thinking this is a work. Now the next phase comes is that why people don't follow roadmap. And this is what I have been speaking and talking about and sharing with you, that when people don't have a goal, definite goal, they don't want to follow a roadmap. गोल मतलब मैं क्यों कर रहा हूं बिजनेस में, आई डोंट नो. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट ड्रीम, बाय द वे. नहीं, मैं फैमिली के कर रहा हूं, फैमिली के लिए कर रहा हूं, मैं अपने बच्चों के लिए कर रहा हूं, मैं अपनी वाइफ के लिए कर रहा हूं. आई वांटेड टू सी माय फादर गेट रिटायर्ड अर्ली. दिस इज ड्रीम्स. गोल क्या है? गोल मतलब when your dreams are aligned with a date. That means there is a definite time frame. Where do you want to go within 3 months? If you're expecting that somebody come and do danda to you to achieve that, now you ask me, can't you see this is a brilliant environment to grow, जहाँ पे कोई pressure नहीं है? And you know what we have been complaining, even upline comes, we are complaining about uplines. अगर कोई upline आके help करना भी चाहता है, even the uplines are getting questioned. And we are stuck in those things only. We are, that ma'am speaks about drama. We are stuck in drama. अरे इसका ये हो गया, उसको, you know that रास्ते में I was talking about pitfalls, traffic jam, right? There is an accident happened, hence there was a huge traffic jam. It, like, I become pissed off, that these all are the drama. And I'm okay to do the drama. You know why? Because my goals are not important enough. वो goals important नहीं, accept कर लीजिए. Ego hurt होगा, लेकिन accept करना जरूरी है. Because when you realize that there is no attached goal, then at least there is a chance will get created कि क्या मैं एक goal रख के आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ? एक क्वेश्चन आएगा, तब चांसेस आएगा. सो क्या कहा जाता है कि in the books it's been told that when you are aware of something and accepted it, then that is the beginning of the change. If you accept and aware of that I have anger issue, then only you can take care of your anger issue. If you accept and aware of that मेरा कोई गोल नहीं है, मैं गोल के अलावा ही इस बिजनेस में काम कर रहा था अभी तक, then next from tomorrow you will be, or from today or also after this session, you will be having a definite goal. Because without this, without that definite goal, let me tell you that you will be keep on going and going and going. वो चलता जाएगा, चलता जाएगा, चलता जाएगा. After a certain point of time, you don't know where you are going. क्या होता है, थक के बैठ जाते हैं ना हम रास्ते में, पता नहीं यार ये रास्ता कहाँ जाके खत्म होगा. खत्म पता होना जरूरी है. And why I can share this thing? Because a lot of things I have realized lately which elongated my journey in this project. Hopefully that you will not do the same mistake. Identify that. Right now, a lot I was not very, क्योंकि मुझे गोल प्लानिंग करना सिखाता नहीं था. मतलब सैमसंग में आई वॉज नॉट इन अ पोजिशन कि मुझे कोई सिखाएगा, राइट? सो आई वॉज नॉट हैविंग दैट कैपेसिटी और केपेबिलिटी टू डिजाइन माई गोल इन दिस बिजनेस. हेंस मेरे जो अपलाइन थे उनके साथ मैं काम करता था, एंड आई नीड टू नो द एफर्ट मैनेजमेंट. मुझे एफर्ट पता होता था कि अगर मुझे 3 महीने में यहाँ पे पहुंचना है, सो व्हाट डू आई नीड टू. Okay, now when a lot of time it happened जब मेरा deliverable होता था Samsung में, so I used to get very stuck in the office. Okay, so I needed to learn that how to calibrate the timing thing, क्योंकि I was very aware of again कि 24 घंटा कभी 26 घंटा तो होगा नहीं. And the second thing, I decided that I am never going to wear getting busy or being busy as a crown of maturity. अगर मैं बिजी हूं तो एज ए क्राउन हम पहनते हैं इसको, मैं बहुत बिजी हूं भाई. हाउ कम इट्स अ क्राउन ऑफ मैच्योरिटी? मैं बोलता आपकी तो लगी पड़ी हुई है. मैं अपने मैनेजर को बोला सैमसंग में, मैं जब ऑफिस आता हूं उसके पहले आप आ जाते हो, मैं ऑफिस से जाता हूं तब भी आप रहते हो, इसका मतलब ऑफ कोर्स यू आर लिविंग. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लाइफ इज दिस? ये आपने आपको कहा है कि ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. राइट? सो आज कोई बिजनेस में अगर कोई मुझे बोलता है तो मैं बोलता हूं आपका ड्रीम आपका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, आपके कंपनी ओनर का ड्रीम आपके लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. व्हाई नॉट इज योर ड्रीम और योर वाइफ्स ड्रीम और योर हस्बैंड्स ड्रीम इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. अगर आप अपने खुद के ड्रीम का रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करोगे, अपने खुद का रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करोगे तो क्या ही गोल बनाओगे? गोल बना के फायदा ही क्या है? व्हाट इज द लॉजिक बिहाइंड इट? And after deciding my goal, if I'm not passionate about to achieve it, so that is a myth. And probably you will be coming across there is also another session about 80%, 20% people, how they behave after coming in the business. You know, players and spectator, players, spectators, players, spectator. Players are the people are 20%. You remember probably in VCon, Dato was talking about that. I'm talking about 150 people, not 15,000 people. 150 people are the players. ऐसा नहीं कि वो सक्सेसफुल होंगे. They have decided, they choose to become successful. I was talking to another gentleman, right, in my team, right, and I was talking to that person what my upline shared with me. My upline shared with me that Sumantha, when you decide a goal, let's say आपका कोई goal है, अगर qnet business आपके लिए चेक बॉक्स है उस गोल तक पहुंचने का, तो it is going to be very difficult. I will explain what is check box. But जब ये qnet business आपके लिए रेडियो बटन बन जाएगा ना, समझ में नहीं आया? Did you get it or didn't you get it? A lot of you, for a lot of you, right, the goal is an optional. मतलब मान लीजिए कि आपको 1 लाख रुपए कमाना है, राइट? आप 1 लाख रुपए कमाना चाहते हो और आपका सैलरी अभी है 50,000, तो आप qnet से भी कमा सकते हो या 40 लाख रुपए का MBA करके फिर भी कमा सकते हो. बट अगर जिसके लिए वो 1 लाख रुपए कमाने के लिए qnet बिजनेस इज द ओनली ऑप्शन, तो ये बिजनेस काम करेगा ना, क्योंकि उसका दिमाग हमेशा वही ढूंढता रहेगा कि इसको कैसे काम करवाऊं, मेरे पास तो और कोई ऑप्शन है नहीं. तो चेक बॉक्स मतलब आप मल्टीपल चेक बॉक्स क्लिक कर सकते हो. रेडियो बटन मतलब आपको एक ही गोल जैसा होता है, उसको आप एक ही बटन को क्लिक कर सकते हो. आई एग्री, आई डिसएग्री, दैट इज कॉल्ड रेडियो बटन. वहां पे चेक बॉक्स नहीं होता है. आप चूज करो ना कि अगर आपके पास कोई भी गोल है, किसी भी कारण की वजह से आपने स्टार्ट किया है, इज इट द डेफिनेट, इज इट द ओनली प्रोसेस qnet बिजनेस? अगर नहीं है तो एक्सेप्ट कर लो कि मुझे ऐसा कोई गोल चाहिए जो आपको लगता है कि आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, एंड आप श्योर हो. क्यों श्योर हो? क्योंकि आप बीकॉन गए हो, आप QSP देखे हो, and you have seen already one personality has achieved that particular goal through this business. बस, and then you work, you give your everything work. अभी बाकी सारे सक्सेसफुल लोग तो रिकमेंड कर ही रहे. There is no challenge about it. When you doubt about the industry after at least last system. And you chose this to be your only option, then stop complaining. Don't complain. ऐसा क्यों है, वैसा क्यों है, वहां क्यों है, वहां ऐसा. ड्रामा में मत फंस जाइए. You get an upline, you get your working upline, work very closely. आपको कभी दिक्कत नहीं आएगी. यू कम्युनिकेट, आई हैव टू वर्क, आई हैव टू वर्क, क्योंकि अकेला हम लोग कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते. देयर इज अ से, राइट, जो वीडियो मैंने शेयर किया अभी, द पर्सन टोल्ड दैट यू अलोन इज नथिंग. दातो श्री विजय ईश्वरन स्पोक अबाउट द सेम थिंग इन दिस वीकॉन. इट इज नॉट एन इंडिविजुअल वर्क, इट्स अ टीम वर्क. If you don't know the value of a team, right, when you introduce yourself into the business and you can't add any value as a team member, तो आप क्या ही पाठ पढ़ा रहे होंगे कॉर्पोरेट में भी. Now let me tell you another very important lesson that I have learned from a lot of successful people in this business, from VP Sachin Gupta, VP Sharfun. They speak only one line, that you need to do what you, right, you need to do what you need to do, not you like to do. आप वो करो जो आपको करना चाहिए, ना कि जो आप पसंद करते हो करना. अभी आपको क्या जरूरत है? I understand and I identify what is the need of you right now to do. What is your need? And do you need to do qnet business, or you are being forced to do qnet business? If you're in the verge of deciding that okay fine, करके देखते हैं, अगर चल जाए तो अच्छी बात है. This was also my thought. I'm not denying कि ये thought गलत है. It is okay to have this thought. And I will never deny that you should not be having a thought. एकदम नहीं होता है शुरू से. It is not going to be in the 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, but how fast you are decided, you have decided to change will ensure that how long this thought is going to prevail in your mind. That's exactly the thing. Otherwise you understand ना, मुझे मेरे अपलाइन कभी कहते नहीं थे, मेरे अपलाइन भी ऐसे थे, कभी कहते नहीं थे कि तुमने प्लान क्यों नहीं दिखाया, तुम साइन अप क्यों नहीं कर, डीआर क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो. मेरे अपलाइन कहते भाई तुम्हारा अपना अपना चॉइस है, भाई तुम्हारा खुद का लाइफ है. इफ यू आर नॉट सीरियस अबाउट योर ओन लाइफ, हु एम आई टू टेल दैट यू शुड बी सीरियस अबाउट योर ओन लाइफ. अगर मेरी लाइफ में गोल नहीं है तो ये दर्शाता है दूसरे लोगों को कि मैं कैसा इंसान हूं, गोललेस इंसान हूं. And the only way that I will be satisfying my ego, there's only one medium is there, corporate. Because वहां पे मेरा ईगो पैम्पर करने के लिए कोई होता है, जो मेरे जूनियर्स होते हैं. उनके पास है सर आपका लाइफ क्या बात है, आपकी गाड़ी, आपका घर. मैं देखता था आनंद कुमार को करते हुए. आनंद कुमार वाज माय बॉस. सारे लोग सर आप तो होंडा सिटी में आते हो, क्या गाड़ी है सर आपकी, गाड़ी की कलर ना. मैं चाय पी रहा हूं, मैं समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, मुझे समझ में नहीं आता था ये सारी चीजें कि एक्चुअली व्हाई दिस हैज टू बी डन. बट भाई उनकी गाड़ी है, उनकी कलर है, why you are so much into that. But of course you said that good car, बस ठीक है. Because I understood that oh अच्छा, बाद में निकलने के बाद मुझे पता लगा क्यों होता है ये सब. And a lot of people getting in a better position in the corporate, they love that position to handle because आते हैं ना लोग नीचे से पैम्पर करने के लिए. चैलेंज यहां पे होता है कि यहां पे आपके डाउनलाइन तो आपको पैम्पर नहीं करेगा, राइट. क्योंकि हम लोग अगर एडिफिकेशन करते हैं अपने अपलाइंस के, वो दिल से आते हैं, वो हमें करवाया नहीं जाता है. I didn't ask Sreejitha to do what she was talking. I don't actually enter before my edification ends. कोई भी word मैं अंदर जाने नहीं देता हूँ before I start speaking. So my ultimate point that I really wanted to share today is that first you need to identify your roadmap in the business. Once you have identified your roadmap in the business, then you need to define your goal, why you are working on this business. When you have defined your goal, then create an effort map. आपको effort कितना लगेगा? अगर मान लीजिए कि let's talk about a genuine thing. आप जानते हो कि बीकॉन 2023 मार्च के लिए रजिस्ट्रेशन ओपन हो चुका है? You all know, right? Don't start registering yourself. Wait for ma'am's code. Now, let's take an example. आप चाहते हो as a leader अपने organization को represent कर रहे हो बीकॉन में. I'm not asking that you were dependent on anybody, any appliance, or you were a part of any appliance. आप खुद एक lead material बन चुके हो by March 2023 बीकॉन. Consider this, okay? What exactly we need to do? We need to have an organization, or at that point of time you call it as your team. It is going to be your own team. Decide the number. But अब मुझे decide करना नहीं आता है. बैठो अपने अपलाइन के साथ कि अगर आज मेरा ये strength है, even if you are one person, starts today, you can have a minimum 30 people team by the time you reach to the venue. 30 लोगों की टीम लेके जा सकते हो. 30 people team. So let me tell you a very simple thing that I just came across very recently from another team. Okay, I'm not going to mention the team. वो लोग क्या करते हैं कि 6 महीने में सफायर का प्लान करते हैं. 6 months सफायर. सफायर मतलब 7 लाख रुपया पर महीना. Good. So what they do? First they go for F2 and they work with those F2 with their efforts. I'm not talking about hot zones and way buddy and all those things. Okay, I'm not talking about hot zone. I'm talking about plan दिखा के F2 किया. F2 का F2 हुआ तो अगर देखा जाए 1 महीना और 1.5 महीने के करीब 6 लोगों की टीम बन गई. Correct? Now out of 6 people, 50% people achieve their F2. Because what is the skill is required to do F2? Simple, right? Prospecting or closing. In this business, पूरे business में और कोई skill ही नहीं सीखना है. To do F2 or something. Prospecting or closing. Prospecting or closing. कितना time लगेगा? आप अपने आप से पूछिए. How long it should be taking? Prospecting or closing. कुछ नहीं है इस पूरे skill के wise. Skill असली जो चीज लगता है वो है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डेवलपमेंट में, कल्चर डेवलपमेंट में, वैल्यूज डेवलपमेंट में. इसका मतलब जब साइन अप हो जाता है उसके बाद जर्नी शुरू होता है. कम्युनिकेशन विद अपलाइन, इन्वेस्टिंग, राइट, हेल्पिंग देम टू अचीव देयर नेक्स्ट गोल, नेक्स्ट टारगेट. ये होता है असली काम. साइन अप इज नॉट एन असली काम इन दिस बिजनेस. And building that character, you can do that. That is what I am talking about right now. That you become the character while you are entering into Beacon stage, Beacon arena. And this time, you know, I'm just telling you, this time I was in service. So I was going into the arena. I was actually checking the places I used to sit. ऐसा feel होता होगा ना, एक दिन मैं यहाँ पे बैठता था. I used to sit, touch those seats that I used to sit. You touch कि हाँ मैं तो एक दिन ऐसे पार्टिसिपेंट इतने भीड़ में बैठा हुआ था. एंड वो फीलिंग अलग होता है. हम पागल नहीं है. We are not bad people. I want you guys to feel that thing. कभी आप अरीना में बैठोगे अपने टीम के साथ, मेरा टीम कहीं और बैठा हुआ है, यहाँ मैं कभी बैठा हुआ हूँ. आई वाज थिंकिंग कि कब जाएंगे, कब इन सर्विस बनेंगे, कब वहां तक पहुंचेंगे, कब स्टेज तक जाएंगे, कब स्टेज के पास जाएंगे. किसी दरवाजे से अंदर जाते हुए किसी का परमिशन नहीं लग रहा है और कोई रोक नहीं रहा है, बिकॉज यू आर वेयरिंग एन यूनिफॉर्म. इट इज मच बियॉन्ड अ गुड गोल फॉर यू गाइज. उसका महत्व बहुत ज्यादा है. एक बार फील करके तो देखो कि हाँ मैं क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं. This is beyond money, guys. So I was doing all those, I was in the part of setup, so I was actually been responsible to jo pura kala, entire black clothes you are seeing, only we 4-6 people we have done. Pura arena ke. And while I was doing, I was saying, अरे मैं तो यहाँ पे बैठा हुआ था एक दिन, यही था, इसी एंगल में था. You are going to be one day, you will be sitting probably, and then you are going to see one day, अरे भाई देख, वहां से यहाँ तक. अब मेरा next goal है already defined. Do I miss? Will you miss? Yes. Complacency आएगा, ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत चलेगा. We all are human. We are not perfect. I also sometimes get complacent. That's why my upline is there. My upline keep hammering me. I don't complain. My upline is hammering me. But upline पूछता हुआ goal. इस week का goal हुआ. इस week का goal क्या है तुम्हारा? इस week क्या कितना कर रहे हो? What is your planning? How many plans? तो मैं आप इतने irritate क्यों करते हो? ये कभी नहीं मैं बोलता हूँ. So let's say that both 50% people, that means 3 people do their F2, right? That means 6 plus 6, 12, you 13 people. अब सोचिए ना 13 people में आप एक महीने में पर्सनल L1 भी ड्राइव करोगे तो 10 लोगों की L1 से आपका 100 UV आएगा. Like 10 people achieve their personal L1, you will be end up achieving 100 UV. I'm giving you the worst case scenarios if you really ready to work very seriously on your project. मैं ये कंसीडर कर रहा हूं कि आपका गोल क्लियर है, आप करना चाहते हो. फाइट मत मारो होगा कि नहीं होगा, ये सब मत सोचो ना. अगर 3 महीने के लिए नहीं सोच के देखो, every day I will be working only on not to think any negative. Then what is going to happen? So 100 UV you are achieving in the 3rd month. We are having only 4 months left before the week-on. Agree, guys? Well aware? Only 4 months. Every month, what should be your system count increasing order? आप कहां तक लेके जाना चाहते हो 4 महीने में? और मैं हमेशा बोलता हूं कि अगर चांस ही ले रहे हो ना, बिकॉज अगर आप श्योर नहीं हो, like somebody who just got started, not sure about the project, or somebody has gone really well and थोड़ा सा डिप्लीशन हुआ है, or somebody is just fighting कि होगा कि नहीं 1 साल में, तो I just always request that create a roadmap, your goal only for 4 months with a positive thought. आपका thoughts बहुत पॉजिटिव चाहिए. द मेन एफर्ट चाहिए होता है जो मैं फाइट करता था, इज दैट कीपिंग द थॉट पॉजिटिव. या बहुत मेहनत लगता है वहां पे. इट इज गोना हैपन. द सेकंड थॉट इज दैट हाउ मेनी सिस्टम काउंट आई एम गोइंग टू रिप्रेजेंट, so what is going to be my organizational count. Talk to your upline after this, right? Keep a practical thought. ऐसे मत बोल दो भाई 50 लोगों की टीम लेके जा रहा हो भाई, अब देख लियो. ऐसा कुछ नहीं चाहिए. प्रैक्टिकल थॉट्स. भाई अभी मेरा ये टीम है, मेरा आई कैन पुश अप टू दिस नेम लिस्ट. मेरा 30 नेम लिस्ट आई एम गोइंग टू प्रोसेस नेक्स्ट 2 वीक्स में. सो दिस इज व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी माय नेक्स्ट प्लान. मेरा इतना नेम लिस्ट तक मैं काम कर सकता हूँ. तो एग्जैक्टली मैं 4 महीने में कितने का गोल रखूं. अगर उन्होंने कहा कि ठीक है आप तू 20 लोगों का गोल रख, ओके, तो मेरा पहले 2 महीने में मैं क्या सोचूं, मतलब कितने लोगों का मतलब व्हाट शुड बी माय ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल काउंट, टीम काउंट कितना होना चाहिए. देख फरवरी में लास्ट में, क्योंकि जनवरी में क्यूएसपी है, तो अगर जनवरी में 10 लोगों की टीम चली गई तो वो डबल हो जाएगा सिस्टम तक 1 महीने में. तो मोस्टली पीपल विल बी डूइंग, और फ्यू पीपल विल डू एंड अप डूइंग F2 and eventually people go to week-on. फरवरी में सारे बुकिंग खत्म. फरवरी के बाद कुछ मत सोचिए, that is additional, right? You identify that उसके पहले registration बंद हो जाएगा, जो भी होना है वो February तक ही होगा. So practically सोचिए ना, and that's why who can help the best person is that experienced upline के पास जाइए इसके बाद. And I'm going to do the same thing. I am already working on the same thing anyway. So that's why I can only share with you what I am doing. अच्छा, failure आएगा, depletion या pitfalls आएंगे, accept it कि ये process है. हर बार वो नहीं होगा कि मैं जो अचीव करना चाहता हूँ वो उस वीक अचीव हो गया, तो यार शायद नहीं होगा. ऐसे सोचना ही मत, क्योंकि the first thing that we have agreed upon that we are not going to think negative. सिर्फ 4 महीने. वैसे ही जो शाहरुख खान का है ना, 70 मिनट की तरह जिए. Your 70 minute is your 4 months. We are not going to give any excuses. We are not going to be depleted with other work. We will not be defocused. Only goals. Are we together? So I don't want to extend it anymore. Thank you very much for your time. Right? I hope that I have justified your time. But I'm not a great speaker. Right? I'm not a coach consultant, so don't judge me about that. Why this person is speaking in this way or that way. Right? I should have mentioned it in the beginning only. And the only thing that I want is that what I have learned, and I took time to understand. I don't want you guys to delay your life, journey in this project. Have a definite goal, right? Determine it, work on it, focus on it. Don't complain. Have a positive thought. Work with your upline closely every day, so that you can achieve that goal, and have a brilliant team and organization in week on. Right? 4 months to go, guys. That's the only goal we all should be talking about. Week on. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a great time. Today is Sunday. Work on your goals. Sunday is the best time to work on your goals. Bye-bye.